as long as you keep smiling, the world will also smile with you. As long as you create laughter and smile in other people's face, your life will be filled with such kind of laughter. You know, God made men with logic, and God made women with feelings. And you will find it is not that the women do not have logic or men don't have feelings, but the majority of these proportions, at what percentage I cannot dare quote that, because that's God's work, and it varies from people to people, from certain men to certain women. But when you combine the two, what happens is you make this universe. You look at Krishna. Krishna is great, but Radha is behind him. I don't know what does Radha mean. Radha is opposite of Dhara, meaning Taila Dhara. If you pour oil, it is a continuous pouring, which was the Radha's love, commitment, loyalty, duties, multitasking, everything. Unstoppable. I want you to reflect. If you look, Shiva has Parvati, who danced for Shiva and won his heart, even though when he was in the deepest of the meditation. He had to open his eyes and he had to fall in love and he got married to her. You look at Vishnu, lying down in Ananta Nidra, his deep meditation for thousands of years. But Lakshmi is sitting at his feet and massaging his feet. Now, why all these is one angle, but I want you to look at another angle. Look at Kali Mata. Kali Mata is on destruction, and she's destroying all evil and also bringing out the goodness from you. On one hand, left top hand, she's got a khadga, by which she chops up all evil things. On the left bottom hand, she's got a head of a man. Can you imagine? You know, most of the foreigners, when they come and first see Kali Mata's statue, they get a shock. A nude woman, and she's wearing clothes which is what? Made of human hands. She's wearing a garland. Have you noticed women love to wear ornaments? All women wear ornaments. They love to wear it. But what is Kali Mata wearing? Head. But they all make a special meaning. Those heads and these meanings are there in every woman. And this is why, if you notice, in India, we worship women. Haven't you seen Kali Mata, Durga Mata, Vishnu Mata? All the divine mothers are there. Today is Shivaratri. Shiva is who? He was the destroyer. Yeah? Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer, and Shiva is the destroyer. He destroyed this universe to rebuild. Have you noticed some of you who were men and got married, you destroyed your past habits for the woman to rebuild? That's Shiva. But have you realized that Shiva is helplessly lying under the feet of Kali? On one right hand up, she is giving you abhay, meaning, don't worry, I'm there. On the lower hand, she is giving tushti, ask me what you want, you shall get it. This is the role of the woman depicted by our ancient rishis. Kali Mata, by the way, did not come into till the late era of the Vedic time. In the initial part of the Vedic time, Kali Mata did not exist. Towards the later part of the Vedic time, she came into being as the Vedanta depicts. But this came in where is to tell us that eventually it is the weaker sex who is stronger than the stronger sex. So there is this judge, he's passing order, final day, the verdict. And he's thinking, my wife doesn't respect me at home at all. What is the use? Let me give this guy death punishment. And he did give death punishment. He doesn't know that that wrong decision is going to play on him, because in this eternity, nature never forgives you. Nature just tells you, this is who you are, and this is what you will get. So you and I need to bring this understanding, reality. If you respect Shraddha, if you love and care and cherish, the same Kali Mata is giving you Abhay and Vardhan. The same Kali Mata is saying, if you act funny, you know what I have. So this is the power of the woman, and this is why what I told you a little while ago, the weaker sex is stronger than the stronger sex, is no less than Bertrand Russell. I don't know if you all know that the majority of the teachers of the world are women. And this is why God has not been partial. God has meant woman as the mother. Because whoever you and I are today, 78% of that is because of our mother. 15 to 20% is of our father's contribution. This is in majority of the cases. Not in every case. Somewhere it is 50-50. I know a father, he is the Deputy Commissioner of Police Crime Branch. He was, I would say, 70% mother. And the mother came from a little inferior background. She gave her love and care, but she didn't contribute into the children's pickup because I was quite closely involved. But majority of the cases is the mother who contributes. You look at Sachin Tendulkar in his biography, he says, it's my mother. Mother is to come with me every day in the bus for 40 minutes ride, 40-45 minutes. She will sit there for 4 to 5 hours, and every time I'll play a shot, my mother will clap. So I became a compulsive hitter because I wanted to hit every ball so that my mother can clap. And I could see her clap. You look at Amitabh Bachchan, in his biography, he says the same thing, it's my mother. Look at Sushmita Sen, Aishwarya Rai, late Kalpana Chawla, everybody says it's my mother. Vishwanath Anand, he didn't know chess. His mother started in chess. At the age of 8, he became a grandmaster. So it is that very nicely written, you, it is you. It is you who is doing this great creation. With the divine grace, I got Shardama. And you all were asking about, talk about some of your sacrifices the toughness of life. I have deepest of regards to Vishal ma'am because I know what tough times she's been through. But you know what? Like each one of you, she never gave up. I don't know if you'll know some of these. With your permission, ma'am, I'll tell you a few of the things. You know, when Medha was 6, 7 years of age, doctor told mother, call everybody, she's not going to live anymore. Maximum 2 days or 3 days. You know what Shada ma'am told the doctor? She said, you are only a doctor. You're not God. I will talk to God. You do your work. Would you have this courage to tell the doctor? 2, 3 days to go to die? You will say, please doctor, do something, make her alive. I think that's what we would do. And look at mother's courage. Medha was perpetually in coma for the first 6, 7 years. Subsequently, she started becoming better because of the mother's fight. Who can do this? Can a man do this? Mostly, I don't think so. Because Medha couldn't eat, she would sit on the road. Any passerby going, she'll call them, please take this spoon and feed my daughter. And they will come and feed her. And she'll take one bite. Every time it has to be a new person. Can you imagine that? When I keep thinking about it, it's unbelievable. Somewhere around 6.5, 7 years of age, Medha had to be given, and she was operated for her brain, for her abdomen, for her stomach. And doctor had given 10 capsules and told Shada ma'am, if you do not give these capsules every day, she will not survive more than 7 days. She'll die. I don't know if you all are aware, Medha's brain operation, her logic brain has been removed. She doesn't have a logic brain. So doctor had said she can never understand mathematics, science, something like psychology. Mother prayed. Somewhere around 7 years of age or so, one day she asked me, in the morning, after breakfast, she had to give those 10 capsules. Imagine feeding such big capsules, 7 of them, and 10 of them to a 7-year-old girl. She asked me, as you know, she always calls me, sir. She said, sir, what do you think I should do with these 10 capsules? It is so painful to feed her. So I asked her, what are you asking me? She said, no, whatever you say, I'll do. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I received an instant message. I told her, ma'am, stop it. Don't give, right from today. She just once looked at me and said, are you sure? You know what the doctor has said? 7 days she will not live. I had got a message, and as you know, I'm fearless when I have a God's message. I said, ma'am, just watch. She will be perfectly okay. She'll lead a very good life. Watch. Medha 2 years ago received 3rd prize in a relay race, 400 meters. When some of you have seen Medha, I think Bonilla ma'am will remember, you all will remember, at the age of 6, 7, she couldn't take one step. Her 78% of the left side was paralyzed. She was in steel braces and she used to only walk this much. And any steps, I had to pick her up and put her down the steps. In Shukrana Bungalow, I used to teach her how to take steps. Then slowly I taught her how to jump. She couldn't bend down. She used to jump with legs straight, and it used to be a terrible shock for her bone. Then I taught her slowly how to, as you jump, how to sit down, She couldn't climb the stairs to this first floor. And from there, she became third in the relay race. She is one of the very good dancer. And just say, from 8th standard, she failed in her summative assessment in maths. Got 0. And if you all recollect, I made a statement here in the morning that, are you all aware Mida got 0 in her maths? So I think some of you must have thought Dr. Ghosh is going to shout at us. I never do. I said, by the way, it's my fault. Just watch what you do. And you see from there in the 10th standard in the final, she got 6 out of 8 in maths and stood third. How did it all happen? It all happens because of this one mother's greatest of the prayer and the God's divine grace. And notice, she's not supposed to understand psychology. And about a month and a half, 2 months back, she said, I want to change my subject from visual art. When she said, I want to take visual art, I said, okay. See, I want to change it from visual art and I want to take psychology. I just looked at her and said, sure, go ahead. And she's not supposed to understand. And the last assessment, the ma'am was telling me she's done around 6 or something. Is that correct? She's got 6. How did it all happen? With the Divine Mother's blessing, with your fervent sincerity, intense wish, will, thinking and prayers. Keep doing it. There's a beautiful dialogue it reminds me to share with you. There's a guy had a very beautiful, long meditation, 4 hours. So other devotees had got up, and when this devotee got up, so they asked him, how was your meditation? He said, it was beautiful. I was communing with God. He said, the other devotees asked this man, he said, what were you talking to him about? He said, I wasn't talking, I was listening. So this man asked him, okay, you were listening, what did God say? He said, God was not talking, he was also listening. So we both were listening. So if you and I, men or women, please understand, there is a worship done in South. There is a very big temple. It is called Ardhanarishwar. That is half man, half woman. And that is the form of a god. You and I all have those great qualities of the woman and of the men. If we focus ourselves, and each one can, provided we choose to do so. You and I have to choose and learn to be silent. When you learn to be silent, you will hear many things and you will get many messages. That is the only way that you can lead, most importantly, a truthful, a pure life. Purity, truthful. Side by side, while you will be intensely busy. I was hearing, as many of you were talking about how intensely busy you are, but while you're busy, keep yourself always detached. A woman has an automatic way of detaching, let's say, from running the chore when the mother holds the baby. She switches off from everything else. I notice most of you, as you come into the school, you're thinking about the children now. and you forget about the home. Long time ago, when I joined the Air Force, I was told one thing. Come whatever may, whoever has fired you, whatever firing you received, whatever fight you've had at home or with your friends and colleagues, as you step onto that aircraft, you switch off from everything and switch on onto the aircraft. I think this is what women do. And that is why every day is a Women's Day. I don't know if you know, I touch Sharda Ma'am's feet every day because she is our Divine Mother. And this is why tomorrow is only the Women's Day, not the Men's Day. Thank you very much. I love you all. Have a great day.